Okay, I think that we are up. I'm just gonna take a second and make sure. Alright, looks good. Blood, 10 liters. Bullets, 18. Good, good. This is... interesting. I just want to make sure that Nerdlebot did its thing. Okay, there we go. Okay, I'm having flashbacks to the Undertale control scheme. Aside from that, this is Animal Village. It is a Animal Crossing-esque horror game, and I'm interested to see how it all pans out. Animal Village, visitors welcome. Okay, great. I'm just gonna go right into people's houses. Oh, maybe not. A little bit loose there. So let's go back out. So far there is boarded up houses and one that's empty. I will talk to this bunny. I'm the guide of this place. Okay. You may call me Miranda. Hi, Miranda. I trust you implicitly. This is Animal Village, formerly Human Village. Hi, Jake. How are you? It's empty as of now, but we're accepting visitors. Okay, that's cool, Miranda. Would you like to know about the pit? It was built by the people that lived here. Would you like to know about the pit? They used to throw dead bodies into the pit, but grew to throw inside anything unwanted. Okay, okay. Their sorrow, fears, doubt, all were cast into the pit. But the things they threw away, they could never get back, and that is why they died. Did you lose something important as well? Okay, interesting. Oh, there's a cat here. Oh, I can check this. What's this? Oh, you don't feel like it right now. Okay, I don't need to go to the bathroom. That's good. Or bathe. I'm clean and empty bladdered. It seems this is my bed now. Okay. Uh, I'm good. That seems that's my bed now. Can you believe they tried to make this into a home? These walls couldn't house an ant. I already unpacked my stuff. The bed on the right is mine, but you can use the one on the left. I'm going to check your things. I trust you. What am I, anyway? Like, a bunny? Oh, hi, Anna. I found a game called Animal Village. It is supposed to be a kind of Animal Crossing inspired horror game. And then I don't know how long it is. And then after that I was gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club. And yeah, that's normal. I like the bull man. Hi guy. How are you? You seem nice. Welcome, child. I am Mass, the butcher. You know, Mass is a great name for a butcher. If you'd like, I can turn your blood to bullets. Don't worry, there's no charge. After all, this is a community service. Okay, that's nice, Mass. That's nice. Yeah, we are watching a very cute game, I guess. Oh, I don't want to go in the pit. Come on. Miranda. Miranda. Is there something you need? Yeah, I'd like to spend some time with Miranda. Miranda catches you staring. This village is a historic site. Many tourists like you have come here before, seeking the things they lost, hoping to find them in the pit. Not many have come back out. Her head tilts. What would make someone do something so dangerous? You two chat for a while. Okay, cool. Spend some time with Miranda. I guess I'm going in the pit. I found more bullets. Bullets are good, I think. That's... Oh! Okay. Why, hello there, sir or madam. Beautiful day, no? Almost makes you feel like skydiving. You can go first, of course. Let's meet again, yes? Yeah, sure. Sociopathic duck? Why am I in here? Okay, I found a lot of bullets. Can I shoot him? Why not? Let's do that. Oh, nope, can't shoot him. Let's meet again, yes? Okay. We'll go in here. Um, Open. It's locked with a simple lock. Okay. 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 So, I'm always interested in kind of top-down horror games because a lot of people don't tend to play them and they're actually pretty underrated because it's pretty, like, I've seen some pretty capable game makers set the atmosphere while danger, ghosts ahead. I'll pass on the ghosts for now. Let's see what else is around here, shall we? Oh, just ghosts. Okay, I guess we'll go check out the ghosts then. What do you guys think? I think the ghosts sound normal and friendly. I can turn your blood into bullets. It's a community service. Okay. Oh, okay, okay. No. Oh gosh. Okay, okay. Multiple bullets to kill things. We'll just wait for it to come into view this time. Oh, I can hear it. It's like fabric moving. That's interesting. Okay, does this one just not die? Okay, that just took a lot more bullets out of that. Okay. Oh, this is lit. That's lovely. Bullets. I like bullets. More than one ghost? Yeah, that's all that I can think. Oh, okay. Hi. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 3 shots for a ghost. Bullets are good. I like bullets. On the bright side, I have a little bit of bonus blood. I don't know what the blood to bullet conversion is, but I'm sure that math will cut me up real good for that so that I can learn. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So yeah, I think there was more than one ghost in this hall before. There's some blood on that bed. That's fine. Okay. So far, so good in here. Kitchen. Very cute. Let's. Oh, it's another one of those stupid skulls. Okay. Okay. Why is this in the pit? I guess that's what I want to know. Oh, thank you. I'm glad that I'm being entertaining to listen to. So we're just gonna shoot the shit out of this skull because the last time I touched one, it like blooded me real good. Let's check up here. What's that sound? What was that sound? I didn't like that sound. Okay, that's normal. Yeah, that's normal. That's very normal. Yeah, that's how all bedrooms look. I like it. It's cozy. Bloodier on this side. Okay, much bloodier on this side. This is where the blood starts. Let's go right on in. Without fear. No fear. Just... Gosh. Okay. Oh, hey, a key. I like keys. Do you guys like keys? Oh, we'll check in here. I'm sure that the food is expired. Yeah. That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be, so we will chug right along. Oh, bullets. I like bullets. Okay. So this seems to be about as far as I can go, and this seems to have a bit of a Dark Souls mechanic, because when I rest, the enemies come back. So I need to manage my resources when I'm in here to be able to do things. I think. So no ghosts ahead now. We got that key. Then we should be able to go in here and unlock this. Great. I don't even get anything out of that. Okay, so that's locked with a simple lock. We go on. And... Ah! Oh, it's like a... Can't believe that scared me. That shouldn't have scared me. Okay, we've got the blood going again. Let's let this guy... Oh, shit! What? Okay, was that... Okay, I just wasn't lined up properly. 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Okay. So this hallway's clear now. Bullet. Okay. Okay. That's a huge table. I still don't know what I am. Like, if I am a cat, if I am a rabbit. Okay, that way looks to be progress. So let's check in here. Bullet. Is this made with the RPG Maker pack, I wonder? It didn't actually have Animal Village for me to manually switch the game midway through like I did with Unforgiving, because I found a game that Twitch had never heard of. Oh, I didn't change my tags. It has me under variety streaming. I should probably fix that. One moment. Let me add indie. do... That's definitely in German. We'll do multi-game. Done. Too late, I changed it. It happened. Oh, I can turn my flashlight on and off. Ah, thank you, Yana. So, how is everybody doing today? That ghost looks like he's stuck. What if I turn my back on him? Will he? No, just kind of stuck on the corner then. Okay. Yeah, just inch your way right on over here. I don't want to come closer to you, dude. Why are you stuck on the corner? Come on, man. Unstuck. Could you? There you go. You did it. I'm proud of you. 2, 3. Anybody else? Oh, yes. Multiple up this hallway. Okay. This hallway has many ghosts. It wasn't okay. Okay. I would like some bullet. Hey, thank you. What is with these huge tables? Oh, look at you. You're adorable. 1 second. I want these bullets that are in your bathroom. Hi. Ugh. What's with everyone in this stupid town? They all speak like they know something you don't. What a bunch of pretentious assholes. Oh, my name's Freya, Freya the Lioness. I was on vacation here when some feathery asshole decided to throw the entire hotel down the pit, me included. Oh, I wonder if that's the duck. If I ever catch the bastard, I'll make him pay. Okay. Oh, hey, what's up? I spent some time with Freya. Hi, Freya. What a disaster. I came here because I thought they were done throwing things into the pit, and now here I am. Freya pouts. Well, it's gotten much worse than this. To think they even threw the government hall down here. By now this pit must house a whole city of stuff. Still, there's something calming about being down here, I guess. You two chat for a while. Okay. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to go in here. I wanted to kill the ghost. But I guess I'm coming in here first. Oh, that looks pleasant down there. Bet you that's the other... 1, 2, 3. Oh, a key. Good. Excellent. Yeah, I don't know how long this game is. I planned on doing 2 games today. What do you mean, speak? What do you mean, speak? Is saying Doki Doki because Animal Village was not a game that I could list, and I meant to play 2. I just can't switch it beforehand like I did with Decay the Mare and Unforgiving the Northern Hymn. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I didn't know. I just wanted to dance, but couldn't stop dancing, so I cut them off. Oh! Yeah? Yeah. Okay. You enjoy that, I guess. This isn't the right room, is it? Nope. Let me... How did I... How did I get through before? I thought it was this room. Yeah, it was. Okay. The little, foot sounds are really good for me. Okay. Oh, I want to check that first. Dance hall! Someone has scratched the words 12 bullets into the sign. Is that how many bullets I need for the dance hall? This looks like a boss fight waiting to happen. I really... That's what I just said! That's what I said! Ah, not my blood! Not my blood! Yeah. No 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 no. Ow. The angles for this are not the kindest. Could you stop pirouetting after me? I hate it. I hate it. How to miss all of your bullets. A short story by me. Ow. Could I get these little ones, please? Okay. Well, that hurt the shit out of me. Hey. 12 bullets. Okay. So they're pretty easy with the ammunition factor on you. This definitely isn't like a Resident Evil or anything like that. Yeah, I found her legs. I sure did. Okay. We'll open that. And we'll go right in here. Okay. So I found the cemetery where everybody threw things into the pit. In this game, I am in the pit right now, which is in the center of Animal Village, but Animal Village used to be Human Village, and the humans all died because they threw everything negative into the pit. And yeah, I don't know. Oh, hi, Mass. Oh, hello there, child. I'm right. Oh, right. The Gravedigger. Yeah, I have met your brother Mass. He's a butcher now. Yeah, he is. Keep the crypt of my grandfather, the old judge. He was a feared man of law, prone to sentence folks to death over minor crimes. Oh, all right. I hear he was buried alive. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes things happen. How are you today, child? Let's spend some time with Wright, too. Oh, your mother tricked your grandfather into being buried alive. Oh, thank you for the tea. He wanted to sentence my father to death, you see. He never accepted my parents' relationship, thought lowly butcher was not fit to marry into the family. Well, now he's dead, but his spirit still rages. He sips his tea. Me and my brother drew lots over who would watch over him and who would inherit our father's business. I was the one who won, so I chose to become the gravedigger. That was before they threw the cemetery down the pit. We finish our tea. Okay. Is there more story? Should I be spending more time? Nope. Okay, so this is just how I get some story. Yeah, it's a very friendly town. It's adorable. Okay, well, we'll go right on. Let's go down a little bit more. Oh, that must be where the judge is. That must be where the judge is buried. Okay, so we have grave or cave. Let's check out grave first. Oh, beautiful. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Oh, hello, little eye kid. Hi. Oh, another one. Hello. I'd like to shoot you. So they seem passive, like the spiders were. I feel kind of bad for shooting the shit out of them, but they are also full of blood. And I like having blood in my body, personally. And I value the blood in my body more than I value the blood in their body. Oh, hello, all of you small eye men. Hi. So they're kind of afraid of the light. Okay, got a couple options for going down. Check. Warning, Tomb of the Black Ceremony Judge. Oh! Someone scratched the words 18 bullets into the sign. So that's a grave, or a boss fight room. I am feeling much better today, Yaz. How are you? Oh, bullet. 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 Let's go to the left. Oh, a ghost. Hello, a ghost. You're gonna have a hard time getting around that corner, aren't you, buddy? Is that better? No, you're just stuck, huh? Come on. Don't you want my soul? You can do it. I believe in you. Can I shoot you from here? Yes! Bullets. This will not scare me this time. Okay, that one lets me through. Can I go through this one? Nope. That means I can go through this one. Oh, and there's a ghost in here. This is okay. Bang, bang. No, not bang. Bang, bang. Okay, have fun in lurk mode, yes. Ghost? Ghost? No, no ghost in here. Ghost in here? Yeah, ghost in here. Okie dokie. Hi, guy. How are ya? Let's... Oh, why can I shoot this way? Oh, okay. I guess not right there. Okay. This ghost appears to be having some issue. We will work around it so that we can shoot him. Another skull. Bullet sink. Oh, hey. Oh, key. Okie dokie. 1, 2, 3. I'm really glad that this gun can shoot ghosts. That's a pretty cool gun, in my opinion. Just saying. Yeah, he was stuck. He was trying his best. He really was. He definitely wanted me to die, but he just wasn't great at it. Oh, we'll check this. Question mark. There are scratches at the edges. Oh, good. Burying people alive was kind of a thing, huh? Oh, hello, ghost. Okay, there we go. 2, 3. I would like you to. 1, 2, 3. Okay, skulls that way. Let's go around them for right now. Hi. Hi, ghosty goo. Oh, not that way. 1, 2, 3. So far, it's done an okay job setting up the atmosphere, but the tension just really. Oh! You know, I'll shut up. Okay, I'll start talking shit again. But the tension just hasn't really been there. Like, I've definitely had a few things that have made me jump, and I've had a few things that have caught me off guard, but I haven't had that like feeling of tension that I like in horror games. I tend to like them to give me a certain sense of anxiety that I'm just not getting from this game. I'm just gonna get some blood out of these because I've got 53 bullets. And like the way that things are scratched into things, it seems like they would want me to have more economy to what I'm doing, and there just isn't. But this is a really cute little horror indie game. Like it's nice for a couple of jumps and that. I'm just not getting the sustained. What is that? So now I'm gonna stand off screen and shoot it. I don't like the giggle. Not a fan of the giggle. Like it's paced just regularly enough that once I start feeling comfortable, it throws something weird at me. But it's only for that moment. It's a jump scare versus tension, because tension is something that needs to build and be sustained by the way that things are being handled. And instead, this game is like there's a certain amount of predictability. Like this could be a very tense moment and it's not. Instead, I'm just running through. Oh, if I would have just kept running, I would have been fine. I'm just kind of like running through things. Like I probably could have stopped and shot them, but it wasn't necessary, and I have 60 bullets. I've got about 10 liters of blood. And overall, I'm kind of sad. I wanted more from this game. It was explained very very well to me with the way that things were set up, and it's just not having the follow through. Like, this is about to be a boss fight, and it's going to be a little bit stressful, but it's not going to be stressful for the right reasons. Like, this is going to be stressful because the big man's going to try to kill me, and I'm just not sure what the mechanic is right now. Like, I might die here, but I'm not stressed about it. Like, I'm not getting that sense of, oh my god, I'm gonna die. Instead, it's just like, okay, I'm gonna do my best to kill this goat man. Okay, I think I get the mechanic now. Because there's the skulls that you need to watch out for, and then the bones that he throws. And, you know, I'm just not getting that. I'm not getting that boss fight feel. And I really hope that Doki Doki delivers a bit more tension, because I get the feeling that we're almost done with this game. Like, I'm almost dead, and I'm not stressed out about it. I'm just like, oh, okay, I might need to come back through some of this stuff again. And that isn't the feeling I should be getting. Like, oh no, I died. Oh no. Oh look, I woke up. Oh, and it's exactly how I was before that fight. So then I can come back here. And there's Miranda again, and I bet you that I can just come down here. Where are those spiders? I want the blood out of them. Okay, so the bullets are gone. The duck is gone. But now I can just walk right on through. Like, if I want to rest for a while, I could. And then I'd be able to get more blood. I wouldn't have as many bullets anymore. So there's no reason for me to do that. Instead, I should just go straight on down. Maybe go over to this cave. See if there's some easy blood in here. Oh, but wait. There's nothing in here. Cool. Oh, it's got a button. Okay. It's an elevator. Okay, so there's a lot of elevator. We'll go deal with the ghost. And then this time should go better because I understand the battle mechanic now. How many times do I need to hit him? 18 bullets. I need to shoot him 18 times. Okay, there he is. He's gonna shoot that stuff, and then the skulls are gonna come out. Then there's gonna be that stuff too. Nope, just one. Like, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. So the hardest part is just keeping track of the skulls. But, like, as far as fights go, mechanically this is pretty simple. I prefer this to that dance fight because the dance fight just had, like, a very hard time getting the angles because, like, I can't shoot diagonally. I can only shoot in the, like, 4 main directions. Ow. And that's, like, kind of a pain. But, like, I don't know. I feel like I should have more feelings about this. And I'm not really sure why I'm killing this judge. Like, there's certain story elements that are lacking here for me. And it's cute. I thought this had a lot of potential, and so far I'm just not getting it. You know, I was hoping for a bit more. Like, I understand that part of the story of this is the mystery of what happened, but I don't feel like there's supposed to be a lot of mystery around this judge right now. And I don't know. Oh no, I died. So now we'll walk back. Like, I don't know. Should I even kill the judge? Like, I could just let him be, I feel like. I don't know. Feeling kind of meh about this. Here, we'll go to one of the basement floors. It's an elevator. Ground floor. Let's go to first basement. What do we got in here? Okay. This is the first basement. So I guess let's go to the ground floor? It's an elevator. Ground floor. Okay. Oh! Okay. So I don't need to walk as far. That's cool. So I can't use this. It's like a fast travel? Okay. So I guess I do need to kill the judge for whatever reason. I don't know. Or even, is it? I feel like this is the second basement, so there's probably a way that I could make this fast travel for me. And then this would be the third basement. Like, is this the final boss? Like, I know I said that I thought that we were almost done with this game, but I didn't think, like, so immediately. Ow. Bad angle. Okay, that one's just not gonna shoot that time. There are the skulls. Skulls. Nope, not there. Skulls. Oh gosh, I ran right into that one. Good job, Bailey. Proud of you. actually don't know what hit me that time. Probably the blood splatter. I think it's the final boss. It's a really short free-to-play horror game that I wanted to knock out before moving over to Doki Doki, because I know that Doki Doki's a longer game. But I'm kind of sad that I well, let's see what the fourth basement is. It's locked. It's an elevator. Third basement. Very locked. It's an elevator. Okay. So we'll keep with the first basement because I didn't find the switch for the second one. And I don't know if I want to dig around for it. It might not be the final boss, but it definitely has a lot of that makings for it. But I don't know. I'm pretty meh about the whole thing. Let me see if I can find... Oh wait, this was the little snake laugher. I'm just gonna see if I can find the little cave. I don't know. I guess I didn't miss it. I'll just go back over to the judge. I would say that I would go, like, shoot some things to get more blood, but then I would just be running out of bullets and then need to start doing the action economy aspect of the game. And, like, I'm sorry, I can learn how to dodge this. I played Undertale. Ow. A little too close to him when he did that. Wow, I really wish that my bullets weren't going right through him for that one. That would have been nice. Yeah, you saw that launch at me and then come out behind me? That was interesting. I'm not sure what the I'm still not sure what the purpose to beating him is. Like, they just gave me a boss and said kill it. And I don't know. I'm just not feeling this one. I don't know. I want to give these developers a chance because it was an indie game. And I want to see it through. But I also just don't care. Okay, throw the skull. Thanks. Okay, those 2 bullets went through him. Their hitboxes need some adjusting. Would be my #1 complaint, I guess, out of this game. Because I've been noticing it with some of the ghosts and now with him, that sometimes I'm just needing to waste ammunition because they're not lined up just so, even though they're like in direct line. And I don't know. I don't enjoy that. Okay, those skulls followed me further than the other ones have. Okay. Got it to shoot diagonal. Haha. I don't know. Okay, well, one of those went through him. Little low. Okay, skulls. Ow, a little too close. Throw him. Thanks. Bad angle. Throw the skulls. Nope. Skulls. Skulls. Like, I've got the timing down for this. Most of it's just getting... Came up that way. It's just getting the shots to land. But how is everybody this evening while I'm just like grinding my face into this boss that I don't care about? Like, what are you guys up to? Because I know that when I watch people stream, I usually have another tab open that I'm doing things in. For skulls, thank you. I do like the music for this. That's been something that I've enjoyed from these indie devs. Ow. They've got a pretty good sense for their ambiance, and I have been enjoying that from them. But I wish that I could see some of this a little better, instead of needing to like blind shoot into the fog for this guy. Skulls. He's gonna throw him again before I can line up. Oh. My bad. Nothing there. Ow. Well, I've shot him more than the other times, otherwise I'd be dead right now. Hey, got him. Cool. Oh yeah, crit roll is Thursday, isn't it? I still have not watched any of that, but I've heard nothing but good about it. I'm just a scrub. Hi, good to see you again, sir or madam. Will you be going to the bottom of this pit? Me too. Let's race to the bottom. I'll give you a head start, of course. Let's meet again, yes? Alright. Sure. I trust you implicitly. Duck with soulless eyes. House of Government. Okay, that's probably my next stop. And then... Is this... Haha. Ghosts. Two. Um... Okay. So now the blood situation is above 1, which I do enjoy. Can't read the note. Shame. Oh! Red ghosts! New ghosts. Oh, they're all gonna get stuck on the corners. Let's see if I can guide these ones better than I did the last ones. Can I? Nope. I just suck at guiding ghosts, huh? Yep, just suck at it. Hi, guy. One, two. Whoa! A little bit further than I meant to run, but you know. Oh! Interesting. But you know what I can do now? That I got that hotel. I can go in here, and I can rest. Because it's okay if, the enemies return. Oh, but my blood didn't come back. Why did I rest? That's a pity. So this is basement 2. So I'm about halfway through the game then, not final boss. I honestly am not enjoying this game very much, so I might switch over. I'm gonna try to do this government hall part first, and then probably move on to something else. As horrible as that sounds. Uh-oh, that's bad. We're gonna go this way. Whoop, did not mean that. Are you kidding me? Oh! I was trying to get the angle for a diagonal shot. Bye, Anna! Have fun! That time it took it a second to load, huh? Okay. just don't care enough, guys. We're gonna switch over. I just don't care enough. Let me, pull up Doki Doki. I got a whole lot of different games last night so that I would have some options to think through, and I'm done. Bye, Jake. So we're gonna boot up Doki Doki. An error occurred while updating. Oh, because I accidentally opened it twice. Oops. I did it again. I'm the worst. Okay. I've played Amnesia. Besides, you've been asking us to play Doki Doki for months. Let me, add in borderless gaming, though, really quick, because this looks gross. No. Never mind, I don't want to spend money right now. Okay, this is cute. Hi, yes. Yeah, you have. You were, like, demanding us to play Doki Doki for a long time. But this is a little bit loud for me. Full screen. There we go. It's me, Zeika. You can't see the game? Oh no. Give me just a second. I'm just getting that sorted really quick. I'll see if I can find the thing. Click game jam. Capture. The thing that I'm looking for is... Here it is. Let's see if that fixed. Oh, I broke it. Oh. Okay. Sorry, guys. Trying to fix it. In the meantime, I'm just going to keep fighting with it. It keeps crashing every time I try to get the window to switch over. So I'm gonna try to let it open first. There we go. That should have fixed it. If it would stop crashing, that would be excellent. Okay, I'm just gonna... There we go. I'm just gonna wait here for a second and make sure that you guys can see it. Because it keeps crashing. Because the last time when it crashed it worked, so... I'm just gonna not touch it for now. I'm gonna have a drink of my tea. And we're gonna wait. We did it. Okay. So they go, hey! There's an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Well, could we stop crashing? I think Andrew tried to open TeamViewer. If it crashes again, I quit. Okay, we're gonna speed click through. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. And she overslept again. But she caught up to me this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean. I've seen a lot of people that have said that this game is really horror and that it starts really dating sim. And I've got to admit, I've never finished a dating sim game. But I don't think I have it in me to read all of this right now. But we cross the street together and make our way to the school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. Oh, by the way, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. You told me you'd join a club this year. Oh, did I? Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. She likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Let's talk about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Aw, she is sweet. I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET? What's a NEET? Okay, I'll look at a few clubs so that she'll leave me alone. Okay, school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. She wants me to check out some clubs. Guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Not in education, employment, or training. Okay. Thank you. I didn't finish Dream Daddy. I sat and other people played Dream Daddy. I actually haven't played it yet. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize I'm the only one left. Thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Oh, great. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. She's the vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh, come on. Why do you care so much? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. I can't tell if she's that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning that she had it planned out. Basically everything I want in life but can never have. I know, right? I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Then she goes, whee! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. And she swings open the classroom door. Oh boy, the new member's here. Told you, don't call me a new member. And I glance around the room. And, Girl 1 is there. It's a pleasure to meet her, I guess. Sayori always says nice things about me. And then the little... Oh boy, I bet you that she's going to be the bubbly one that is, like, way too into everything. And, oh, she brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh, hi, yeah, you must be the president of the club. You've got the look. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Oh, shy. Natsuki. Okay, so that's Natsuki. I don't know her, I guess. And she's tiny. She's also the one who made the cupcakes. And you can just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly in my ear and turns back toward the other girls. I'm sorry, I'm not doing voices or anything. I'm here. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. Hey! Nailed it. So that means that she's the tsundere, right? This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Oh, and she's shy. She's the shy tsundere. Got it. And Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, nice to meet both of you. And it sounds like you already know Monaco, right? Oh, hi, hi, how are you? Great to see you. Monaco smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. And she was the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Blah. Is that an end? Hi, Merlin. Oh, you look so unhappy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess, character by default likes Monica a little bit. Okay, come sit down. We made room for you so you can sit next to her or Monica and get the cupcakes. Oh, okay, thanks, Natsuki. Okay. And then Yuri's gonna go make some tea. Tea and cupcakes. Great, I have tea right here. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Oh good, I didn't need to make a choice yet. I was like, oh good, this is fine. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay. Ta-da! Oh, she made cupcakes. It's a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. That's adorable. Whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. I had no idea you were good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know, just hurry and take one. Oh boy, I would really like to see these cupcakes, but you know. And she's worried about what I will think about the cupcakes. Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Oh, no, she's the tsundere. Oh, it's not like I made them for you or anything, gosh. Ah. Oh, I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you. Okay, yeah, thanks. Okay. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Oh, don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Oh, sure. I totally read and don't only watch video games and anime. Oh, don't let yourself get intimidated. She's just trying to impress you. Oh, well, now she's shy. So if we're gonna go with stereotypes for anime girls, so you have this weird combination where the fluffy pink girl, who is normally like way too sweet and bubbly, is being like kind of the tsundere one. And then you have Yuri, who has the look of being a tsundere, but instead she's like that shy one that is just kind of gonna be there in the background, that is actually probably like the best person to be around, but isn't going to work in a harem anime. And then you have Monica, who's like the princess of the anime club, right? So she's the Hime type. And then you have your friend, who is like, oh, what was it called in that How to Survive a Harem anime? Was it the Dare Dare or whatever? That is like your lifelong friend who is like overattached and is one that could go yandere in an instant. Oh, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. Oh, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Oh, that's good. She smiles faintly to herself in relief. And Monica raises an eyebrow and smiles. So what made you consider the literature club? Oh, I was kinda strong-armed to go here. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here. Oh, well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... Oh, that's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home. Hey, she is the president of the literature club. I got this. It's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Aw, that's great, Monica. How come you decided to start your own club? You would probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Oh, well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. Feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Aww, she's adorable. And everybody loves her. So she's gonna kill everybody. I'm surprised there aren't more people. Must be hard to start a new club. Oh, well, eh. Great. Yeah, so about how literature doesn't grab your attention, I think that that's how my character feels about this, so hard it's hard to have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile, just like real life, right? But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate, right? Oh boy, yeah, let's all be super happy about it. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Seiko, what kinds of things do you like to read? Oh, well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. I like manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Oh, not much of a reader. Well, that could change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri sad. Anyway, what about you? Oh, well, she likes novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. And she goes on. And she was reserved, but you know, she really likes books, and that's good. Stories with deep psychological elements. And yeah, she's been reading a lot of horror lately too. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at a minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that. For someone as gentle as you, oh, I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. And Natsuki hates horror. Oh, well, she just is scared of it. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you? And she's mad. You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give it back. Well, this is a horror game, supposedly. But we'll see. Um, I I really enjoy reading, but I just haven't had a ton of time, so I've just been reading a lot of fan fiction lately. And she is adorable, and she hates it. Oh, you write your own poems? Oh, well, sometimes. I think it's cool. Why don't you share them sometime? Nope. You wouldn't like them. Huh, not a very confident writer yet? And the truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, do you have writing experience? Maybe we can all share some writing. It'll be good. And nope. And then we have an awkward silence. What's me? The pink-haired girl? Okay, we have an idea. Nat and Yuri. Question mark? And they look quizzically at her. Let's all go home and write a poem. Then next time we meet, we can all share them. That way, everyone's even. And nobody likes this idea except for Monika and Sayori. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right? There's a problem with that. And now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I was joining. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. Wow, this is like being stared at by hungry cats. They're just like, what? No food? All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh no. They're all so upset. I'm defenseless. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision? Writing the poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. And now they're all happy. And Sayori's super happy. And Yuri's happy. And Natsuki's okay with it, I guess. And Monika is the happiest of all. Welcome to the literature club. If this was an anime, this is like when you'd either have a commercial break or the end credits would roll. Welcome to the literature club. Da 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 da. And with that, we can end today's meeting on a good note. Okay, I guess we're writing a poem. Hi. Monika looks over. Zeka, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Oh, great. That's great. Yeah. Cool. I have the anxiety. This is good. Everybody's chit-chatting. Okay. Oh, since we're here, do you want to walk home together? Oh, right. Sure. May as well. So who's gonna die first? With that, the two of us depart to the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between them. Oh boy, we're starting the dating sim. Here are your 4 options of girl. Will I really be happy? I don't know, but maybe I can get a date. Okay, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. And I'm sure good fortune will find me. Oh, well, you don't like it either, Yaz. And I don't make fluffy kitten cupcakes. Or write fluffy kitten topics. Oh, it's time to write a poem. Sure. Starscape. Ambient. I'm just gonna like come up with like what I would write. Just I want to know how this would work together. Doki doki. Good lord. Rain and sunny in the same one with a whirlwind. This is gonna be great. I have no idea what's going on here. Sure. We'll talk about the ocean, and we will talk about fireflies, and memories, and a mouse. Okay, I wanna see this together. This better fucking come together for me. Hi again. Glad to see you didn't run away. Don't worry. A little bit weird, but I'm here. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everybody's already there. Hope this isn't too overwhelming. I don't know, I'm pretty sure this guy's never written a poem in his life, but here we go. if you plan to come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Okay, yeah. Oh, she reads manga. That's adorable. Monica and Mac. That's literature. And swiftly defeated, she sits down. Don't worry. We're going to give... Yeah, I totally give my best as long as I'm having fun, right? Yeah. I'm glad I'm dependable. That's because your room's so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Aw. Yeah, we're good friends, I guess. Oh, well, now she's shy again. Oh, and Yuri brought something today. Oh, did she? That's cool of her. Oh, not really. Oh, well, we're all awkward. Thanks, Sayori. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what? Huh? What? Oh, what? Guess that means it's up to me to rescue this. Hey, don't worry. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Aww. What'd she do? She got a book. She didn't want me to feel left out, so she picked a book for me? That's adorable. Aww. I like her. She's adorable. Look forward to hearing what I think. Now everyone's settled in, and Monica's gonna kick off some scheduled activities, but she doesn't. And instead, they're talking in the corner, and Yuri's reading, and Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Oh, crap. Think she noticed. This is so fucking awkward. Well, maybe I should stop making her uncomfortable then. Oh, that's cute. I'm glad that you're rereading things. Not for any particular reason, though, you know. Oh, well, when she stopped at the bookstore. Well, that's not what she meant. Just happened to buy too. And once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Oh, is that so? What's it about? Well, she totally hasn't read it yet. Portrait of Markov, there's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long lost younger sister. And as soon as she does, her life gets weird. She starts getting targeted by people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Oh, that's kinda dark. You made it sound like it was gonna be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories. I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. Well, she's rambling, and she feels bad for it. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem when I let things like books or writing. Aw, she's adorable. Aww. In fact, I might as well get started reading, right? Oh, and now she's being super shy about it. So you're looking forward to it. Now you're being weird about me reading. Let me just go get the book. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Are you sure it's okay if I sit here? Blah, 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 blah. Reading in company with someone? Oh, that's some of the best shit, though. Like, ah. Okay, let me know if I distract you or anything. I'm just gonna start the book. Aw, she's reading over my shoulder. Oh my gosh, she's Canadian. Aww. Sorry, I got distracted. I was instead just looking directly at this girl instead of ever looking at the book. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up. Oh, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Oh, yeah, thanks. Yeah. We continue reading. And she no longer asks if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Oh my gosh. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Oh, you think so? How does she? Well, I guess she is more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like, she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. And she's silent for a while. Oh, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way. I didn't know that you were self-conscious. I guess I more meant that it's kinda cute. Oh no, what are you saying all of a sudden? Who knows? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share the poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Is that alright? You look kinda down. Sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, no, that's not. It's fine. I'm just going to. So, the book just kind of closes on me. Alright. Guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? And she's like, I'm gonna die of embarrassment. Oh no. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Hmm? In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Oh, that's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright. And I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Oh, I sure did, and I was awkward as shit about it. Oh, yeah, I did. That's great. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Really couldn't find much inspiration since I've never done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? And Sayori's super excited. Everybody pulls out their poems. And Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica has hers in a composition notebook. And Monica's handwriting is pristine because why not? She's going to be the princess of this group. And Natsuki and Yuri are reluctant to do the thing, but you know, we all do it. Who should I show my poem to first? Sayori. Definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend after all. This is a good poem. Are you sure it's your first time? Oh, of course, it's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Oh, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it, seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm happy that you just wrote one. Reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, right? Well, of course that. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise, see? It's like I said before. Deep down, you're not selfish at all. I am Groot, I am Groot, I am Groot. I love it. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Aw, thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined, knowing how much this means to her and all. I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Okay. Oh, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. It's just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. At least that makes me feel a little better. Still tried my best. Well, I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Yeah, especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. But next time, won't forget, I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Okay, I will go see Yuri next. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Huh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? And she covers her mouth and then ends up covering her whole face. He's gonna hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? And she takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Oh, really? Oh, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. What? She stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, She trails off and traces her fingers along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and then they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. And once she finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing a poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. Oh, biased? How? Well, never mind. Shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. Oh, it's okay. Not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Oh, she's fine with it. Good. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Wow, her handwriting's pretty. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Oh. Can we talk about handwriting for a second, guys? Because mine is not as good as hers. What? I wasn't thinking that at all, but it took you a long time to read. Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting's pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Oh, not at all. Oh, I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all. Oh, really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all, but remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. Oh boy. Is this what I sound like when I talk about poetry? In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Oh, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. Hadn't even thought of that. Aw, now we're just going to sit here and say that we both liked each other's poems awkwardly. Yeah, okay. Well, I'm super nervous, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best. Aww. Let's go see the princess. Hi, having a good time? Oh, sure, yeah, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up. Okay, cool. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled. Sure, yeah. Here you go. Here's my poem. It's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Oh, yeah, sure. And I hand her my poem. Oh, wow, yeah, good job. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's words to live by right there. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure it'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. Oh, that's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased toward their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah, good. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. Well, you sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. It doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Ah, okay, yeah, let's read it. Hole in wall. Oh, hers is longer. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retinas. Already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It wasn't too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. That's creepy. That's very creepy. So what do you think? Huh, it's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Huh, well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. Epiphany? Yeah, something like that. Kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone's a bit better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Okay, so these are actually pretty solid writing tips that are coming from this. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Let's go talk to Natsuki next. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotions, so basically it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Well, your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard, like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I get it. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then it made it fall flat on purpose. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Okay, that's everybody. I glance around the room, and it's a little more stressful than I anticipated. It's if everyone's judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club, after all. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting, and my eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. And Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. It just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. You mean you have to try hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Zeika did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Zeika liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. And Natsuki's mad. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member. Oh boy, here we go. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Zeke appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Oh boy, we're fighting. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Zeika started showing up. Natsuki, this doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meanings the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right? Okay, could I not be in this? How did I get dragged into this? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. How do I get out of this? Do I just tap out? Gonna tap out of this one. Instead, I turn to Yuri. Yuri. And Yuri's expression is so defenseless that I can't bring myself to say anything to her. Sayori? Yeah. Everyone's fighting, making Sayori uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair to others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being. She would never. It's your immaturity that's made her upset in the first place. Oh, no. This is exactly why. Exactly why nobody likes you. Oh, thank you, Sayori. Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people, and I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Everyone's so talented. Why are we fighting? Well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Sayori stands triumphantly. Monika stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea. Yuri rushes off, and Natsuki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So, this is why Sayori's vice president. I whisper to Monika. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. Couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that's kind of embarrassing of me. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own way, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Well, that makes two of us. You can count on me. Monika smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? Oh, fun. Well, worth it. And alright, mostly. And how did I feel about it? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends, too, so your poems will turn out even better. Think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. And Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? Oh, no. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. You know, Zeka, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest, and I think everyone really likes you too. Oh, that's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Oh, good. Looks like she still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. And I pat her on the shoulder, and said that to myself more than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, yeah, let's do this. Do fireworks. And vibrant. And electricity. And we'll talk about summer with fantasy and games and adventure in the universe. And we'll talk about the wonderful socks. Ah, yes, wonderful socks that are a disaster of horrible smells. Yeah, we'll breathe in that horrible smell, and we will fear the horrible smell of the socks. So we will say a prayer that they will smell like flowers in the future, and that we will be able to have better judgment next time in cleaning our room so it isn't in such disarray. And then next time we will be happy. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh, there's more. Parfait. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Zeka. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I'm just still not used to you being in the club, that's all. Oh, I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood, but I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? Oh, no thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Huh? Why that, all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. She nervously retrieves her coin purse and fumbles with the latch to get it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. It's not fair. How did you even know? Simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves for one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book, as always. I wasn't listening or anything. I was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Zeke to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford, and frankly, after playing a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got absorbed in my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into bringing them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Plap. Out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. Ow, what was it? A cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It's totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. Oomph. Sayori suddenly clasps her hands over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Oh, yours looks really good too. Can I try it? Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers, but yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Mom. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Did you just seriously do that? Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monika, can you tell Sayori... Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monika isn't in the club room. Huh. Where's Monika anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. Hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a... Well, I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monika chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? And Monika glances over at me. Oh, never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Oh, that makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music, too. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I've always wanted to learn. Oh, that's cool. You should play something for us. Monika looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Oh, is that so? In that case, I won't let you down. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Oh, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. Oh, okay. In that case, best of luck. Really? Choose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. And Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book, and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. I save. Okay. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. Slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? Guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me, but I'm feeling a little too tired to read. Probably fall asleep right now. Close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monika. Probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature's all about. Problem is that the idea of the literature club sounds too dense and intellectual, but it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori's talking really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. Good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? What kind? Oh, well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right, Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it. Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. In the end, Sayori's still her usual self, but therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all. Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I ended up letting her get on my case about things. Can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Oh, sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. Glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah, I know. You're always looking out for me. It's what I do best. That's a problem. What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. You're still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? That's a secret. I knew it. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How is it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair's sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair, trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair's just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. There's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. Try to wipe off the stain with my finger, but nobody would ever notice that. Oh, of course they would. Nobody's going to tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Fortunately, I don't really care about that. You don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori, why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. Why am I buttoning up her shirt? What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Make me feel weird about it. It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Aren't you? Sure, I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. If you ever buttoned it, you would have noticed sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. Why are you still smiling about? Well, it means my boobs got bigger again. Don't say that out loud. Anyway, you look much better now, so why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? It's so stuffy. It's not worth it at all. And she unbuttons it again. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Well, because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like that. If you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Didn't say anything embarrassing. Jeez. Well, anyway, just focus on waking up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Fine. It's a deal. Guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are at taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Okay, everyone. Actually, it's about 11. I think that I will go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you guys for joining me. I will get that saved, and we'll see you guys next time on Nerdlo Plays.